What's more, get the beefing with me on Twitter, 'cause I obstructed you. We were just cool before I obstructed you, and afterward I didn't block you just because I hindered you. 'Cause I understood you went through my telephone, 'cause give me your telephone, let me start erasing your telephone. Let me erase that. We just made like you all. There are some new updates in the Chrisean Rock and Blueface Endless show, and try to keep your hat on. It's a train wreck because CA is over here guaranteeing she and Blue made a private tape just weeks after she conceived an offspring. In the interim, Blue as of late got drawn into his other child mother Jaden Alexis, yet Con is guaranteeing it's just an exposure stunt, because the ring Blue provided for Jaden was implied for her. However, there's much more mess where that came from. So, how about we jump into the details? So, for those of you who probably won't be forward-thinking or maybe have lost track because of the chaos, all things considered, this most ongoing show started when Blueface proposed to Jaden Alexis. Blueface and Jaden go way back to center school, and they have a 7-year-old son and a 1-year-old little girl together. Yet, see, things have been rocky between them in the past, to say the least. Blue has been over here openly stepping out on their relationship and putting her through some serious embarrassment for the past 2 years. And, of course, Blue's ex Chrisean Rock was in this mess the entire time. So, when Blueface popped the question to Jaden, many individuals had blended feelings about the timing of the proposal because just 2 or 3 weeks before, Blueface was venting on the web about how Jaden was a skeptic. It almost seemed like the proposal was a move to prompt jealousy in CA. Then, there's also the aspect of securing the sack since Jaden signed an arrangement with Columbia Records. In the interim, Blueface also seemingly tossed some shade at CA on Twitter, saying, "I got somebody who ain't never been with no other person, can't no one say they at any point had my significant other. I won." However, Chrisean won't let that slide. She took to Instagram Live to offer her 2 cents on Blueface's proposal to Jaden and said the entire thing looks like an exposure stunt. However, that's not all she said. Chrisean also asserted that the ring Blueface at first purchased was intended for her, not Jaden DN. "That was my kin be savaging right, and I don't savage for genuine, I just got receipts, and I be coming clean. So, and afterward, I'm prepared to say something else. In any case, it's compelling reason need to say that why as of now no, come on. Presently, on the off chance that you realize I ain't reacting, it's 'cause that is an insane that is just I think honestly might I at any point be honest. I feel that entire __ was probably an exposure stunt. Because that same day, I feel as I don't for even a second have to say that, 'cause that is long. Don't really accept that it's on the web like a ton of is savaging right now, they're attempting to exploit the light spotlight. What's more, presently obviously fans were torn about regardless of whether to accept Chrisean. However, at that point again, it's Blueface we're discussing. So, the sky is the limit. So at any rate a couple of days some other time, when Jaden shut off her wedding band, some fans saw that it seemed fairly small for her fingers, and caused her fingers to become purple. This persuaded numerous to think that Chrisean may have been correct from the start and Blueface proposed to Jaden with Chrisean's ring. However, while the web was still humming with Blueface's proposal and the ring fiasco, Chrisean dropped another bombshell of her own and guaranteed she's pregnant again with Blue's youngster. Do you need to have more kids? Do you need more kids in the future? I always realized I needed to be a mother. I always realized I needed to have 12 kids. So, won the very first moment on the way, and how was the last 10 to go? And since Blue answered it added some validity to her case, as he's not one to stay silent in the event that he thinks someone is spreading falsehoods about him. Chrisean later continued live and said she and Blueface still get together on the normal to have unprotected relations, and obviously, they kept having these encounters. Indeed, even after Blueface proposed to Jaden. Presently Chrisean later took to Twitter to express her lament over her encounters with Blueface, calling attention to that Blue didn't recognize their son. She composed, "I truly needed to make a stride back because still giving a piece of me to him is effed up to my son. How I let a man that would rather not be a dad to my son still nut in me, man. This buddy tested me today, and I almost succumbed to this. Like, how the F am I doing genuine? I'm taking a gander at my son like, hold up, cut the youthful self out. You all, I'm disappointed with myself right now. Hello, Blue, go F yourself, stop hitting me, brother, go get one more beat to cream on you. That's what plus home slice is: unsafe and unsanitary. You're going to F around and get HIV the manner in which you move. But 1 minute later, Cron shared another tweet saying it isn't so easy to say no to Blueface because he's her soul tie. She composed, letting him know no today was a step, except for goddammit, how did F you dispose of a soul tie? Yet, you all. Jason Lee chose to join the talk after this, and things escalated considerably further. So, Jason welcomed CA to his show, and she spilled the beans about attaching with Blueface just days later. He showed up on the show. She also uncovered that their experience was unprotected and had happened while she was still experiencing postpartum draining. It has been 6 weeks postpartum. I know, and for what reason did you have 6? Wasn't that it was just similar to, like I said, I'm still draining. I said, you need ridiculous Blue like on standby, can we stop there? A need and ridiculous that is a lot of they in blood. Excuse me, what? That is likely one of the most messed up things I've of all time heard. But sadly, it's not in any event shocking any longer to hear stuff like this from Cashin. Now, Blueface didn't take Rand's interview well, and he called her out on Twitter for playing the casualty. He composed, of course, I'll watch the BS. It's everything about me. I'm in a real sense watching a grown-up say they were steadfast, riding for me, however playing me the whole time. At the same time, I lost synapses attempting to make that appear to be legit as far as I can.